Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are using a Dog's Tale by Echo Park, and I'm just going to go through and show you all the papers in the collection kits. I'm starting a new series. Every Saturday I will be posting what I'm calling Take a Sketch / collection series, and this is my first one. And basically, I'm going to choose one collection, like this one, the Dog's Tale from Echo Park. I'm going to choose a paper pad of cardstock, and then these are just the embellishments that I randomly grabbed real quick to go with it. And here are the pictures that I have pulled to use. There are 4 Saturdays in July, so I will be doing, this will be a 4-part series for July, and then I'll have a different one for August. But I'm also going to take one sketch, which is this one right here, and I'm going to use it on all 4 layouts, just to show the diversity and how you can basically get more out of a sketch in a collection pack when using the same materials, basically the same photos, you know, they're all dog pictures, and the same sketch, and to see how all of the layouts will be different. So I'm just going to cut off the branding strip there on this one. I pulled that cardstock from that paper pack. Now, to be fair, when I bought that cardstock paper pack, I thought they were all shades of white. They're not. They're blue. They're like pale blue, pale pink, and that cream color. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gut this piece of paper here, and I trimmed it down like 1 inch on each side, and then I'm going to trim it in 1.5 inches in the middle there. That way I'll have a perfect square when it pops out, and I won't be wasting all that paper, because it is just, as you can see in that sketch, it's going to get hid by this next piece of paper. It was like a cardstock, a very busy pattern, a subdued pattern, and then another, well, I used another busy pattern. So I'm going to take, I believe, 2 inches off on each side, not each side, on 2 adjacent sides, and then put that one in the middle so it covers up the hole. I'm going to take the branding strip off of this one. Absolutely love this plaid. There are some beautiful plaids in this collection, and I love me a plaid. So now I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Now I'm going to do my really accurate measurements. I just look at it and decide where I want it to end. And then I'm going to trim that down, and then I'm going to put it on there, and I'm going to see, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and stick this one down. I want to make sure that it looks right when I cut that last strip. I'm watching TV. And I have no idea why I was trying to use a T-square ruler on that, but I guess it's to get it straight. That's how I do all when I lay it down, I do one side, and then I hold it up, and I get all the other 3 sides. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Now I'm looking at it to make sure, because there are words on some of these signs. I just pointed that out. You may not be able to see them, but you might, and I wanted them to be the right way. It's the same thing here. I'm going to get it straight. I'm going to hold it down with my arm, and I'm going to put 1, 2 strips, and I'm going to lay that down, and then I do the rest of it. See, there we go. Now I'm going to figure out where I want it to end. And the great thing about using the collection pack here is I don't have to worry about if the papers match. I do go through and make my own kits, so I do match papers up that way, but I have so many collection packs that I have acquired over the years, as I'm sure you all do, and I just need to use them. But I don't like to make a layout and then put it back. Let's just use it up. And most of the time I don't scrap in chronological order anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's all the same collection kit. It goes in several different albums, so it's okay. Now in the sketch, you will notice that that original piece there was supposed to hang below all the pattern papers. I didn't like it. So, and that's okay. It's fine. So I made it my own. I am going to trim these down to 4x4s. That is my very old 13-year-old Lhasa Apso Gizmo, and that's my son. And Gizzy was due for a haircut at the end of March, and we all know what happened in March. Everything closed. I'm in Illinois. So everything went on lockdown, and my poor puppy, this is the beginning. This is like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago. He was so hot, and he was so long, and he is just a long-haired dog, and I don't keep him as a long-haired dog in the summertime because, well, that's insane. So he got to go to the groomers for the day and get pampered. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to gut this cardstock so I can use it as a, basically a border later on. All I do is just like I gutted that one paper. I'm not, sometimes I'll just use my X-Acto knife, but since these were lined up, I thought, why not just do it this way to begin with? Because if I take my X-Acto knife and my cutting mat, I just roughly cut around it, and then I take it to the trimmer and make them straight. So it was kind of like, just make it straight now and then eliminate a step. That is my fun foam. And my fun foam is the exact size of those pictures. Well, not really the exact size, a little smaller. So I'm just going to make myself little bitty dot marks so that I can, because for the life of me, I cannot cut fun foam straight. I don't know if it's because it's flimsy. Not real sure. But I'm just doing that to lift that up on the picture. I'm going to add my fun foam down. Now, I love the fun foam, but you have to go slow if you're using the ATG because it doesn't always stick or it pulls it up. I'm going to get my 2 pictures on there, and looking at it now, I should have moved everything to the right because they're facing that way. They're looking at me, but they're facing that way. So, it's all right. I love it. But yes, every Saturdays from now on, I will have, in the month of July, I'm going to be having this series with this collection and that sketch. So that's new to my channel. That's Saturdays. On Sundays, I will be doing a Close to My Heart video because I'm a Close to My Heart consultant. On Mondays, I'm going to be doing boy/men layouts because I have a son. And, well, that's pretty much, and I have dogs, boy dogs, and, well, I have a girl dog and a boy dog, and a fiance, and I randomly take pictures of all 3 of them. So I figured, and that's the one thing that I find really hard to scrap with, is masculine and the masculine layouts. So I'm going to start a series that I will be posting on Mondays of masculine layouts. Tuesdays, again, will be Close to My Heart, because I have a lot of that. On Wednesday, I will be doing, I'm going to be doing a series posting on Wednesdays. I'm going to take some collection kits that I feel coordinate, throw in. I'm basically going to make a kit from my stash. May even grab one of my pre-made kits that I have all ready to go, because in my pre-made kits, I make sure it is enough to get anywhere from 4 to 6 layouts out of. I've never got less than 4, I believe. I just put a lot of stuff in there. I feel it's better to have too much than not enough. So I will be doing that on Wednesdays, and I will use each month. I will change out that kit just to try to eliminate. And it's not that I want to get rid of stuff in my craft room. Like, I have no desire to get rid of it. I will use, at some point or another, I will use everything in there. I haven't got to the point in my life where I'm like, okay, I just need to, I'm never going to use this, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to start doing that on Wednesdays, and then Thursdays will be Close to My Heart again. Fridays, I couldn't tell you what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a video, and then back to Saturdays of this series. So, and I'm going to maybe, I might be posting more than one video a day. I kind of laxed off from my video a day because of the pandemic and everybody being home and, You know, if I'm in my craft room crafting, I'm usually by myself doing videos and voiceovers. And when you're alone by yourself all week long, quarantines, you want to be around people on the weekends. So the people that I live with, I was annoying really bad on the weekends there. So things have calmed down. I am still working from home, so I still like the human interaction. My fiance is home now, so he's here all week long, so it's really nice. And I just do my voiceovers when he's outside woodworking or whatever it is he does, because we're funny and he can't let me do it without laughing, so it's just easier. I'm writing on some embellishments here, and that's a stamp set that I have, and I cannot remember the stamp set. They're two little monkeys, and I've always called my son Monkey ever since he was little. I think it started with Hoggy Jaw's Monkey Toes. He would eat a lot from the day he was born, and he had the longest little monkey toes in the world. Like his little foot on the birth certificate where they do the handprint and the footprint stamp, there wasn't enough space for that child's foot. Like his toes overlapped the words. So he was always my Hoggy Jaw's Monkey Toes, and everything but monkey dropped. And at almost 19 years old, when I say monkey, he still says, yeah, Mom. It's a little embarrassing sometimes, but my kid loves me, so we'll deal with it. I am just using some embellishments that I had. I had bought a collection kit years ago, and it had a 6x6 paper pad, and I've used most of that. And this was some of the embellishments and the cut aparts that came with it. And because it was dog related, I kept it because, well, I take more pictures of my dogs than I do anybody else. I'm trying to pull in some pieces from the sticker sheet as well, that 12x12 sticker sheet. I'm trying to challenge myself to use only what I have in these little collection kits, and I have used the 12x12 iris containers, and I have labeled them with everything that is in there. I have my Close to My Heart thing that I will be working on, and the Close to My Heart it's just really whatever I'm working on with products that I have from Close to My Heart at that point. I have my Boys Men, which I should have called it Masculine, but I like Boys Men. I have 3 Echo Park collections in there now, or 4 actually. The Adventure Awaits, the Peter Pan one, a Pirate one, and a Prince one. And everything that goes with those in there with the pictures that I'm going to use. In the Close to My Heart, it is right now I'm working through the Summer Vibes Workshop Kit and the Timber Workshop Kit, so that is in there as well. And then I have my Take a Sketch, so I have my sketch and all this doggy stuff in there. And then my monthly kit stats, which I have got to share because it is summertime fun. And I don't have a lot of summer pictures yet. I've been really good at scrapping all the pictures I had printed out. And I don't want to re-scrap pictures. So now we have to go make more memories. All right, so I have got everything in there. I believe that I come in with some enamel dots. I'm going to add just a couple more things on here, but I do have the little doggy collar, and I have no idea what I'm going to... Oh, Best in Show is what I'm going to use. That little brown thing is my title. I'm just using the pre-made title. And I'm just sticking whatever I can find. Here we go. I'm grabbing the enamel dots. And I believe that I go with a blue. I pull out several of them. That is how I store it. I saw that. That's from Mercy Tierra, and oh my god, that is so much better than having thousands of random packs. And it's just cut into strips and taped on those cardboard pieces. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna finish up the layout, guys. And go ahead and click that like button below. You can subscribe if you would like to my channel. You can also hit the bell to know when I upload a new video. I do appreciate everything, and I will see you guys again soon. Have a good day. Bye.